Hey everyone, it's Adelaide Winterstep and welcome to today's video. It's really early in the morning, the sun has barely come up, and we're heading over to the Jorvik Show Jumping Summer Festival. Long name, I know. We're taking Embargo 24, our newest horse, to this. Kensington is coming up, and this is the last show we're doing before Kensington. Kensington is an enormous eventing show, so this is just to sort of fine-tune the show jumping of Embargo 24 and see if she's up for Kensington or if I need to use another horse like Violet. So let's get straight into it and follow me. Alright, so we recently got Embargo 24, aka Margot, from a rising star in the show jumping world named a girl named Amelia, and she told me that Margot loves being pet, so of course I do that every morning when I greet her, and we're just gonna slip her halter on, and we're heading straight over to the trailer. The show is about an hour away, so of course it's kind of a long journey for a horse that just arrived at our stables, so we just try to, make her comfortable, make it easy going, and we're just not putting on any shipping gear right now because unless it's longer than an hour and a half, then we don't really do shipping gear. So she's pretty loose and simple right now. Everything's already in. I packed everything last night, which is great. It's a pretty chill show for the level I'm used to doing, so that's great. Also, Margot has only been loaded into this trailer like one other time, so of course she's just curious and sniffing. Alright, so we're all loaded up, and let's get straight to the show. The show this year is at Paddock Island. It's a beautiful place, but the show is hosted by Jorvik Stables, which is just down the road. So they're letting us tack up, groom, and warm up on their facilities, which are much larger than Paddock Island, and the actual venue for the actual show is on another little small area called Paddock Island. So it's pretty simplistic and it's nice and quiet here, especially in the early morning. They told me I would be doing my course very early on, so I'm kind of here early and there's not many people out. Of course, we're just doing a basic grooming session. And we're tacking up with pretty regular tack, so it's a very relaxed show actually. I used my white saddle pad and the new saddle I got that's actually in preparation for Kensington, this beautiful black all-purpose saddle. Make sure to girth up on both sides. I'm also using these ProFlex boots, which are my favorite for jumping shows, and I really recommend them. The arena is back there, so we're gonna head on over and start our kind of warm-up session. Typically, I like to do a really short warm-up session, so this is gonna kind of be a fast thing. We only walk, trot, and canter at these sessions. We do the minimum that we have to just to save her energy. So of course I put my helmet on. Please wear a helmet when you're doing this, just as an extra safety feature, and give her a pat for good measure. Of course, I only just got Margot, so she's very new to the stable, and I don't know all the perks about her, and I don't fully know her temperament. So, of course, this is just going to be an interesting show, because I'm still figuring her out. So, yeah. So now that we're done warming up, we're actually going to head over to Paddock Island to start competing. In the meantime, I'm going to answer a question that I've gotten asked multiple times before. So, do you have / use grooms? So on the Silver Glide Equestrian website, in the team section, you'll notice I do have 2 grooms. Maya, who's the head groom, and then of course our very beloved John, as we call him in the barn. People have asked me, do your grooms do everything for you? When you go into the show ring, do your grooms cater to you, basically, cater to your every need? Do they work every single one of your horses and you just hop on the horse? And kind of this video probably will help clear that up. I don't use grooms for that purpose, really. Unless I have multiple horses in a day and I'm doing sale videos, like we'll take 5 to 6 horses to a show and we'll make videos for them to be put up for sale. So nice professional video. Unless I'm doing that, I typically only show 1 to 2 horses in a day because I like to have that time to get my horse ready, tack him up, and warm up. Now, my grooms do at the shows clean the stalls, and they do work like that, where they clean the stalls and groom the horses, but I personally love to tack up my horse, and I also love to warm up my horse, and I just find that important because it lets you know into your horse's mood for that day. Are they energetic? Are they a little more down? Are they going to be troublesome? And that's really, I found that to be a very successful method because that way I can connect with them, and I can cater to that in the show ring, and I can make sure that I'm not making mistakes that might otherwise make our performance less. So that just kind of answered that question. I have gotten that question from reporters before, and I wanted to clear that up as a major competitor in the show ring, and also an owner of a major stable. So there you go, that's the answer. So we just arrived, we're going up 3rd, and so it's kind of just like a waiting game, and I'm just hoping, she won't get too cold. She'll just stay in her warmed up zone, but we don't want her muscles to stay down, so we'll just kind of walk around and just sit around. That's Adelaide with embargo 24, a clear round of 42.72 seconds. So she did great. That's so exciting. We got a great score. We're pretty high up on the boards. Obviously more people will show, but we did a really great job. I'm so proud. And this show was just to fine-tune her show jumping and kind of figure her out at shows, but I think we did great, and that gets me so excited. That was a great round. And I'm hoping we'll bring either her or Violet to Kensington based off of her performance here. So really exciting news. So thank you everyone so much for watching this. This was a pretty major thing to see how Embargo 24 does at shows. She did great. It's either her or Violet or another horse going to Kensington, and we're so excited for that. That will be soon. That's going to be a 4 to 5 part series. So get ready for that. Make sure to check out all our platforms if you haven't already. We have a Silverglade Equestrian website with all the info about our stables, and we also have our Instagram for Silverglade Equestrian. We have the JorvikH Magazine, which is edited by me, and it's everything in the horse world going on in Jorvik. Super exciting magazine. The autumn edition is out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I got so much positive feedback on my last video that it really encouraged me to continue making videos. So thank you so much for that, everyone. It means a lot. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!